there for corona testing, and I've came here once with a order to be tested, and now I'm not even on the parking lot and I'm being approached by a TPD officer. If there was truly a reason for this center to be done, you'd think there would be people lined up, but when you go to the testing center, they say there's no order, no need to test. This whole thing is a farce. Okay, can I help you?
Can I help you, sir? This is a testing facility.
All right, I know what it is.
It's actually a medical side as well.
I know what it is. I was ordered by your top corona doctor to come here. I came here on day one, but they refused to test after I gave them all symptoms. So I'm here getting independent, First Amendment right of freedom of speech and expression and press to show that this is a farce.
This is Todd Starnes, and this is here in my downtown Brooklyn neighborhood. You know, they've been telling us on the news, and the Democrat leaders have been telling us that the hospitals here in New York City have been turned into war zones. And I thought it would be good to get out today and to show you what's happening, at least in my neighborhood. Now, again, this is not to diminish the virus here in Brooklyn. This hospital serves thousands and thousands of people. Now, this is the line to get tested for the coronavirus right here. This is where the line starts. And folks, I'm here to tell you, at this very moment, not a single person is in line waiting to get tested.
Hey everybody, this is Scott Pressler. I live in Fairfax County, just outside of Washington, D.C., which is one of the most populated counties in the entire Commonwealth of Virginia. I'm here at the Fairfax Inova Hospital, and as you can see by the parking lot, not a lot of cars, not a lot of activity, not a lot of people walking around. I just simply wanted to do some investigative journalism myself and see it with my own eyes of here in one of the most populated hubs in America, what we were experiencing. And I just don't see a lot of people who are seeking treatment here in Fairfax County.
This is the ER parking lot for UTMB. I'm going to show you a shot of UTMB. And this is the parking lot. There are the tents. This is the ER parking lot. Harris County, Texas. Third largest population in the country. And this is what's happening here regarding the coronavirus. Not much.
You know where the hospital is? Oh, here it is. Right there. Thanks. Okay. So we're here at the hospital. Let's see what we got. People remember, this looks exactly like where they pulled Dead Ep out, doesn't it? So here we see people coughing. Did you guys just come out of the hospital? Did you just come out of the hospital? Are you sick? Do you have coronavirus? Anybody in there? You guys see any coronavirus patients in there?
No, not.
So that woman was in the hospital. There's people who work for the hospital.
Hi, are you doing selfies out here? Are you with the, what's this? Are you with the media?
I just have my own YouTube channel. Do you work at the hospital?
No, I'm just inquiring what you, yes I do, but I'm just inquiring on what you're doing.
This is for my YouTube channel called Crowdsource the Truth. Have you been overrun with coronavirus patients?
Not as of yet.
So we're here at Tampa General in downtown Tampa, Florida. Seems quiet. Emergency. It's emergency department. It's really, really quiet. It's weird. Number 2 in Tampa. Usually this is quiet over here. Let's see. There's a tent over there. What the hell? This is empty. They got tents over there.
on pretty empty.
Another COVID site. Just to mark where I'm at. I'm on the dirt sidewalk here. There's another testing site, a drive-through testing site. Not one person here. Not one person waiting outside for anybody. There's no urgency going on here. Urgent care. Nothing.
Supposed to be getting tested on a big mad show. People look at the testing centres. This is what they're telling you testing is going on in. Where's the testing? They're empty. They're abandoned people. There is no testing going on. Wake up, people. Wake bloody well up. Where's the testing? Where is it? The show that's getting put on for you. Leo and Coveney and Simon will be down out for the photo op soon and have loads of people with masks letting on to be coming in to get tested. Look, there we are. There is no bloody testing. Wake up, people. Right down to the end, look. There is no testing going on.
It's something ain't right, man. Something ain't right.
The world order is what they're trying to put out, man. They're gonna reset the currency, man.
And y'all set up here.
Coincidence, Thursday, the Fed introduced this new digital money. They want us like China, where they put this fucking thing and you walk in the store, grab whatever it is, working with this 5G right here above you there, and they're gonna know you just walk out the store. They want a cashless society. And then with that, man, they gonna control everybody. You know, what if your brother or your nephew wanna borrow $100 or $20? How would you better get to him when this fucking thing and everything is digital? And you gotta type this shit.
I see these health workers.
I don't know, man. You gonna have to know his fucking serial number. Man, come on, man.
I see these health workers walking in and out with no masks on. Something just don't add up, man.
No, it's all shit, man.
I'm serious. They got everybody on lockdown. They want everybody.
See what's going on, man? It's every nation is agreeing on this. They're going for one world order, man. You know, the Antichrist gonna return soon.
I live all the way out in Gwinnett County, and I drove down here because I got to see this for myself, man. Because the news make it seem like
police ain't wearing them, and none of the dark wearing them. Okay.
there ain't no testing tents. That's the emergency entrance to Grady Hospital right there. Thanks for your time, man.
I'm at University Hospital of Louisville, the main hospital in the city, and I'm going to show you how busy they are with this epidemic. As you can see, they got the National Guard over there. See how busy he is standing there. Now I'm going to take a ride by the makeshift tents. See that 0 people waiting, no nurses out there. There's another tent right there with some security in there. The waiting room is completely empty. Right up there and check it out. See how empty the tents are? As you can see, there's only one person waiting in there. That's it. See everything? Now let's take a ride to the next hospital. National Guard. The place is empty. Them goofballs, they said I couldn't take pictures at the hospital. Okay, I went to 3 major hospitals in the city of Louisville, Kentucky. Norton, U of L, and Jewish Medical Center. They all side by side. It's like a little hub for the main hospitals, as you can see. They all around me. But I haven't seen one patient in a check-in tent checking in for the epidemic. I don't see no hospitals overwhelmed. So I'm going to go to the east side of Louisville, in the suburbs, and
check those 3 hospitals out and see how busy they are. But they do have the National Guard and police at every hospital. I don't know, it's for the mad rush when they come in or what's going on. Or they did warn me not to film or take pictures. So they definitely don't want any video of this taken. So I'll get to the next 3 hospitals and I'm gonna check it out. Hey guys, I'm at University of Louisville Hospital on the east side of Louisville. It's in the suburbs. I went to 3 main hospitals in the city of Louisville and not one had anybody. Waiting, overwhelmed, sick, anything. See the hospital? Now I'm gonna go to the door and see how many people are in here. I was looking for the line. As you can see, the nurse is on the phone. Nobody in there waiting. No coronavirus patients at University of Louisville Hospital on the east side of town. Hospital number 2 in Louisville, Kentucky, St. Matthew. We're going to see how busy they are. Nobody waiting. Nobody in there. Nobody at the doors. They don't even have the table out there anymore. But it's empty, as you can see. I will tell you about this. The security at the hospitals, they have cops. They do not want you filming how busy they are. They do not like that. They say it's illegal to film on the property of a hospital outside or take any kind of pictures. I don't know why, but that was like freedom of speech, whatever, you know. I don't know. I own the video, I own the pictures, just like a photographer. You figure it out, but they don't want anybody to know that they're not busy. Hospital number 6, east side of Louisville. One person in the waiting area. Definitely not overwhelmed. And the only reason I didn't get off my bike and go up to the doors is because they had a cop and National Guard there. The last hospital I went to, security came and harassed me. Hospital in town, they harassed me about filming. So I don't know what the big deal is about filming how busy they are, but they definitely don't want you filming.
Die Charité in Mitte hat uns ins Virchow-Klinikum geschickt und gesagt, hier würden alle Berliner Corona-Fälle zusammenkommen. Und das zwischen 8 und 16 Uhr. Das heißt, die meiste Zeit über ist gar nichts los. Schauen wir mal hier an. Also, die sind zwar da hinten in den Zelten, in den 2, die jetzt leer sind, aber was mich wundert, das ist doch nicht der Ausnahmezustand, der in den Medien beschrieben wird. Die Medien haben bereits am Wochenende über 1000 Corona-Infizierte für die Stadt Berlin gemeldet. Wir sind kurz nach 20 Uhr hierher gekommen und nichts los, niemand da. Virchow-Klinikum Berlin. Das Einzige, was hier noch zu sehen ist, ist das. Ja, bei den Stühlen soll man nicht zusammensitzen. Aber ansonsten ist hier nicht wirklich was festzustellen. Also ich habe einige Mitarbeiter hier im Vertrauen sprechen können. Die haben gesagt, also das, was in den Medien berichtet
of the stuff he says is true. Q? Yeah, I know he is. I watched it. I mean, I watched it. Oh, Trump.
We know now that the ACLA labs now have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround
They're doing well
Listen,
over
what I'm
100,000
saying
tests
is
a
this.
day.
It's either
We now have the
it's
Abbott
either
machine that's point
this
of
is
care.
all a farce,
That's
and we're gonna
18,000 of those
they're gonna
instruments
do what
throughout
they
the
did in
country.
China and
The
round
Cepheid
everybody
machine
up.
is now all across the
No,
country
what I'm
with a
saying,
45-minute
do you understand what I'm
turnaround.
saying? This is
So
just a
we have
conjecture.
worked
I'm saying
directly
it's
with
one of
many of the
two,
hospitals
three things.
that
It's
have
either
their own laboratory-derived tests.
two things.
Some of
Well, three
those
things. Okay,
really,
it's
quite
either
frankly, didn't understand
it's
the
a farce,
regulatory freedom they
it's
have to
real,
use other different kinds of
or
instruments or
so
different kinds
it's
of
either a
reagents.
farce.
So,
And Q,
like they
what
do
he-
now,
what Q says is
like
gonna
they do
happen,
now,
and
and
that's
I'm
what
on the
these two
phone with
ships are
them
for.
all the time to make sure
Right.
that everything is
Or
clear.
it's true,
We have a 24-hour call number,
and they're not.
but that's what it was
They're
there
not
for.
helping anybody
And
with anything.
I don't know the
right?
inspector general. I don't know that person. I tell you one thing I have a problem with.
Or the third one
If
is
there was
is
such a
exactly what it
problem
seems
that
to
she
be,
knew about
and
or he knew
they're
about
just
on March
waiting
23rd and
for
24th,
the big wave.
why did
and that's why
I
they have
find
all
out
shit
about the
out
tests
right
from
now. You know
them
what I'm saying?
on the news
Because it doesn't
media
make any
at
sense.
8
Like,
o'clock
look,
this morning?
there's like
If there was a problem, I think you're
one,
ethically
two,
obliged
three.
to tell me where that is so we can
You get what I'm
interact with
saying?
it like I
Like
do every
it's
single
like
day.
one of the two
But that's a
things.
discussion for the
This chicken
future.
sandwich
I
says
think
he's
testing
trying
is
to
really
kill.
in a good position right
He's
now, and
young
I'd be
and
happy to
he's by
expand on
himself
some of the
and
really
trying to
good
rear
tests
him
that are
up.
coming up.
How long has that person been in government?
Did serve in the previous administration.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Oh, I see. You didn't tell me that, John. You didn't tell me that. Did serve in the previous administration. You mean the Obama administration? Thank you for telling me that.
So what-
See, there's a
what-
typical fake news deal.
You asked me when she was appointed. I told you when she was appointed.
You're a
By your
third-rate
administration.
reporter, and what you just said is a disgrace, okay? You asked me, you said,
Yeah, I hear
sir,
you.
just got
So what's
appointed.
going on with you? What's
Take a
going on
look
with-
at
hold
what
on,
you
what's
said
going on
now.
with-
I said, when did this person, how long in government? Well, it was appointed in the Obama administration. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much. You will never make it. Go ahead, please.
On the ventilators.
Well, that's a terrible-
Does he not want to know?
But can you tell us today how many ventilators are in the federal stockpile?
You gonna use all those
I'm not going to
masks?
tell
know
you
you
how
can't
many
buy
are
them.
in the
You
stockpile,
can't even.
but I can tell you that we look at ventilator use granularly.
Yeah, with
every single
the
day
yellow stuff.
in every single state and down to the
Infectious
hospital level.
disease. I
So
had
we
a
have been
MRSA
able to
once,
meet
and
easily meet all
they
the
had to wear
ventilator
that shit.
requirements
Sucks.
that have been brought to us by the
And
state.
then
No
the
one
doctor, the
has
hospital,
not gotten a
never
ventilator
took
that
it
needs a
off of me.
ventilator.
So, like when I
And
went
as far
back
as we
7
can
years
project,
later,
looking at all
they
models,
said
every
I
person
still
who
had
needs a
it. And I was like, "What are you talking
will
about?"
get a
They're
ventilator.
like,
I'm a
"No,
ventilator
well, it's in the
right?
computer."
I'm
So
an
and I was
ICU
like, "Well,
physician
can you
for
get the
children.
doctor?"
Spend every day of
Yeah.
my life managing people on ventilators. This is my community. It's also the Surgeon
Oh, yeah,
General's
it's-
community.
it was in
as
my
an
heart.
anesthesiologist.
That's why I had the
So,
heart attack.
what we have in the stockpile, I
Yeah,
think
we
it's
told us
not
I
a
was
number
fucking
that
up, and
we give out, but we have
I basically
thousands
injected it right in my
remaining in the
heart, and
stockpile.
it had a
And now
fan.
you're seeing
Like
out
it
of the-
ate a
out of
hole
the
in my heart,
appropriate
and then had a
American
fan. It
spirit
looked like
that when a state
you ever
like
see one of those?
Washington or California
No, I'll
doesn't
explain
need
in a
that
second. Hold on.
ventilator, they're doing the
Do
right
you
thing.
you know those fan things in the ocean? You know what I'm talking about? They look like, it's like a fan. Okay, that it grew. It ate a hole in my heart, and then grew a fan over my heart valve where.
Okay, please, go
So
ahead.
it was like every.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was fucked up on my mitral valve replacement, right? So that was years ago, and then I had MRSA, and then I went in there, and then I got sick again. The doctor couldn't understand me, and I said, "Well, my teeth or whatever," and he was like, "Oh, okay." So they put me on anesthesia again, and they knocked out my teeth, and then
I don't know him.
when I woke up from all that, they were like, well, like yanked it out.
But I think he's a nice man. We had a very nice call.
Because I told the doctor 10 years prior that I was like, dude, I don't think it was me shooting up. I think it was my teeth. That I had bad teeth, two bad
I
teeth.
inherited, this administration.
Yeah, and that's what it does. It goes right to your heart. You know what I'm saying? It goes right to your heart. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. So
very important general said,
bad
"Sir,
teeth,
we have
exactly.
no ammunition." They wanted to save money
Right,
on
it
ammunition.
hurt.
They didn't want to save money because they spent money like
Yep,
nobody
it
ever
was right
spent
in your
money.
stomach.
You know what?
Yep.
We now have a
Yeah,
great
exactly. That's
military
exactly
built up.
what
We have
happened
so
to me.
much
But the doctor
ammunition,
didn't
we
believe
don't
me
know
because
what
I
to
was
do
shooting
with
up at the
it.
time, and I was only
That's a
shooting up
nice feeling to
Suboxone,
have.
which is
But
stupid.
they
I
also
know.
gave us empty
I know, it's
cupboards.
amazing.
The
Anyway,
cupboard was bare.
so
You
when I
heard
was
the
clean for
expression.
10
The
years,
cupboard was bare.
and then
So we
when
took
I
over
was
a
clean,
stockpile,
and I go in
the
there,
cupboard was bare.
and he's like,
And
he
where
wakes
the
me up
testing
from
system
anesthesia, and he
was
goes, what are
broken
you
and
doing?
old,
What kind of drugs are you on?
and
I'm like,
we redid it. And
I'm
frankly,
not
it would
anything,
be
you
okay for a
asshole. I
small
told you, it's my
event, but
fucking
not for a big
teeth.
event.
And then
they
when
had
I
a
knocked,
chance.
then they knocked me out again because he woke me up just for that. And then when I came back, the 2 teeth were bad, were gone. So I guess he figured it was just 2 teeth. One of my top left.
They never did anything about it. we
my
all
my
know all
top
about
right and my
pandemics,
lower left.
all of
Yep.
the things that we're seeing now, but nobody thought it was going to happen.
So what?
And if we did think it was going to happen,
So
the problem is nobody did anything about it. We did.
what is
We
he
have
saying?
rebuilt the
He doesn't
system,
believe it,
and
or
now
he's
we're
just
a
not going to
fine-tuned
test it, or
machine.
what?
We built thousands of hotel beds for New York. We moved a ship in that now we're going to make
I know.
for COVID-19.
But
We're
if
going
that's
to
what
make
it
it
is,
so that people having this horrible thing happen to them will be able to use the ship. The ship, as I said, is going to be shared with New Jersey, New York and New Jersey. We've done things that are incredible. When you build, what was it, 18 hospitals? We built 18 hospitals. We built medical centers all over the country. And when you have Gavin Newsom and other governors who really have been very nice and
hold on one
generous in
second.
their
Hold on one
statements,
second.
because
Hold
they
on.
make
Hold
the
on.
statements to the
Yep, and
press,
that's the
not
end of
just
you. I
to
told
the
you you were
face.
going to do that, Dean.
Others tell us how great we're doing, like the call that Mike had today. I heard from other people that were on the call. He said it was incredible. It was 2 hours, and everything was positive. They were so happy with what we've done. And we're ready to do more if they need it, because we're ready to march.
So you were saying,
the Admiral
you
can
talked to
tell
him
you,
yesterday.
we are sitting there with 9,000 ventilators, and we're ready to march when we see that we can move very quickly. As soon as we see that need, we can move very quickly. We're ready to march. We built a great system. The problem is the Democrats, like a guy like Chuck Schumer, is a total lightweight, by the way. I've known him for a long time. He'll say, why don't you put a military man in charge? Military man? I have all military men. This man is doing an incredible job. We have 2 admirals.
Yeah,
numerous
exactly. Right.
generals.
Like, are you going to
We
ask
have the
you?
Army Corps of
it was-
Engineers. We have FEMA. We have this whole
No,
force that like nobody's
obviously.
ever seen before.
What did
We have a great
what is his
military
temperature?
operation, and they've done an incredible job. And honestly, people
That's
should
what I'm
respect
saying. Like
because
that, when
nobody's
you
ever
get
seen
into that
anything like
high,
what
when
we've
you get
done.
when it gets
And
that
what
high,
they
you
end
can
up with,
fucking
forget about
like
me. Don't worry about
hell,
me.
you can hallucinate
I
and
will
shit.
only get bad if I say.
You know.
How many ventilators do you need,
I know.
Governor?
I've been up there.
1,000 would be great. I said, nope, I'm going to send you
That's what I'm
10,000.
saying.
And then you'll call up from the media.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll
So
say, how did
why?
Trump do?
What
We're
I'm
not
saying is
happy he
why,
didn't send us enough ventilators. Because that's called politics.
Yeah, but,
But if
but
you
his
look at
dad's a
what's
doctor. I
happening,
mean, why is he?
and I'm even surprised. The governors are saying all good things.
I thought he was at
but
his
the
dad's.
Democrat
I didn't know. I
governors
don't know the
and
situation.
a couple of rhinos, frankly,
Yeah, I
they're
don't know the
rhinos.
situation.
That's all they are. One rhino in particular.
Oh, that's cool.
But
dude.
the
Awesome.
governors are saying great
That's great.
things.
He always
He had a call
good
that
with
lasted
money.
2 hours today.
This
I
guy
heard about the call,
sucks,
not
dude.
just from
Whatever
Mike.
happened with that?
It
Whatever
was a
happened with that
perfect call.
girl?
Now, I'm
He
sure
was
you
when
were
I
on the
was
call,
down
even though
there.
you're not supposed to be. I'm sure you were on the call, meaning some of the media was on the call,
great.
because they're constantly reporting the call. If
Yeah,
they're
Laura,
honest,
that
they will
was her
say it was a great call. Okay?
So what is he
okay, next
doing?
question, please. Here we go.
So,
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean,
mentioned
with.
the hospitals that were built in New
With
Orleans
Whit?
and Dallas today, but
Yeah,
you
right.
mentioned
She
them a number
was.
of times
What I'm saying
previously.
is, she's not married to
There
Whit,
seems to be
right?
some concern in Texas
So
that
Whit is with
they
who?
might lose the
Nobody?
hospital in Dallas
Are you
if it's
serious?
not.
We're never going to do anything that hurts
if it's not
Texas.
used yet.
We're only
Yeah,
helping
what the
Texas.
fuck,
By the way, the
dude?
governor's
Yeah,
doing a
she
great
needs
job
you to
over
be
there with
there,
this
then. I
situation.
mean, what the fuck,
And
dude?
Texas is so big, you have some
You might
parts
have
of
to
the
make
state that are
a,
affected, other parts that aren't affected at all. You know, it's an incredible
an
place.
executive
Keep this
decision, and
hospital, even if it's unused, or is the federal government going to shift those resources elsewhere?
Well, we're going to use whatever we need, and we're doing it totally in
I
conjunction
don't
with the
think I'm
governor.
at.
Okay? We're doing it in conjunction with
So
your
why were
Texas
you-
governor, who's
why
done
were you
fantastic
asking if I
job.
had a
Great.
Governor Abbott also has set up checkpoints at the border to check people coming in from Louisiana. We've seen checkpoints in Florida,
I did
other
that.
state borders.
I did.
Americans are not
Very
really,
few people are coming through our border,
do you-
and you'll be happy to know we're
Oh.
up to mile 161 of the wall.
Why?
internal borders between states.
Oh, I see,
Americans
okay.
are not
But on
used
the
to
border
seeing-
between Mexico, we have 161 miles of wall.
about internal borders.
Okay.
Americans don't, they're not used to seeing
it not
border
work?
checkpoints between states. How much longer, and is
Did
that
you
something
really?
that states have to do with the
First,
That's awesome.
you want us to call 8 governors and
That's
tell them to
fucking
do
awesome. I know it's
something.
worth it.
And then you're
What
complaining
did
that
send me
another
a picture
governor
of what you said when you saw
is
it?
so strict that he actually checks the borders. I understand why he's doing that, because he knows who he has.
Was that the one?
And he doesn't want people coming in if they should maybe, not be to the liking of the doctors. No, I think look, he's done a great job. He's done a great job with this case, as have many other governors, but he's done a great job One of the things I thought you were going to say is we've been very tough on our southern border, as you know, very, very tough. And part of that's because of the fact that we have so much.
That
you know,
was
when you talk
really
about
awesome.
160
I mean,
miles
is
of
that a
new
big
wall,
is that a
nobody's
big
coming
paper or
through
what?
that. Nobody, not even close. And
That's
we're
fucking
building it
awesome.
rapidly. We will
You know,
have
people are gonna
early next year.
people
We'll
are
have
gonna
close to 500 miles of wall.
people are
which
gonna
is
read
what our
that, you
goal
know.
was.
You mentioned Senator Schumer just a moment ago. He had a conference call today, and he said that he believes that a COVID-4 relief bill will be necessary. Do you share that belief, and what would be contained in such
I
a
don't
bill?
know necessarily, but I certainly want to
You're good.
listen. And what I want to
What?
do is two things.
What?
A real infrastructure, not a Green New Deal. You know, the carbon footprint. I'm not looking for the carbon footprint. We want to put people to work. But a real, and frankly, for so many years, we've let our infrastructure go to hell because we were wasting all our money in the Middle East and other places, okay?
No,
I want to
you mean
rebuild
like
our
Tinder,
country. I don't want to rebuild.
the-
We're tired.
the,
We've rebuilt, if you call it that. We're destroyed,
I mean,
frankly.
a little bit, I
What
guess.
we've
I
done
did notice.
so crazy.
Tinder?
What we have done.
Well, Tinder's an app, isn't it?
It is so sad.
Just for like.
But we're in the Middle East for $8 trillion. And if you want to fix a pothole in a highway, you can't do it because they
is
don't
that
want to
what
give
it
you the
is?
funds. So we want to have an infrastructure
Oh,
bill,
I did not know.
a real one,
I did not.
like
no, I
in
was
the
like, what do
vicinity
you-
of
I
$2
thought it was
trillion
like-
to completely rebuild our roads, our bridges, our highways, our tunnels, everything.
I thought it was like, what do you call it?
And I'm totally open to listening to that. I'm also open to listening to and even putting forward, because we're going to be putting something forward, more money for our citizens because they've gone through trauma. This has been trauma. This came out of nowhere. And I say it, and I'll say it again.
Yeah,
We had the
that
greatest
thing.
economy in the
Snapchat,
history
it's
of the
something
world.
else. It's,
We had the most people working in
Snapchat.
the history of our country,
Snapchat.
almost 160 million
You said
people, far more than ever before. And then one day, our
Snapchat.
professionals
Yeah, that's what I thought.
correctly came to us and they said, "Sorry, sir, we have to close down our country." And I said, "Say it again. Say it again. We have to close down our country." And the entire world closed down because
Hitting you off? Is like hitting on you? No, you didn't. Really? Let me look. Come on. I've been, oh man, things have just been crazy here. Why does this keep doing this? Because I'm using my left hand. Oh, because I'm using that. I don't have it on this one. I'm an idiot. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm using the phone. I'm using it to look on you. But it's not that right now. It's just, how do I make this smaller? Huh. I don't know. Can you? You there? You there? Alright, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, let me get now. Yeah, I can see it now. Let me see. Say what? Huh? Who, your dog? Oh, he's getting frisky. Hold on. Didn't I hear?